In today's video, I'm going to pit under the virtual safety car and pretty much no one else will do. But first of all, if you missed the pre-season video that will contain the 2 driver transfers and more importantly all 10 liveries that I've spent pretty much the last 6 weeks to 2 months working on, let me go and check them out before seeing this one. To R&D wise, this is of course the first full in-depth version, which is pretty good on aero, second for highest there, so I don't think we need to do too much there. We'll see how the car feels. Sashi side, we've just had some stuff go through. We've got tyre wears available. Carlos is already looking at that. It's only a minor one though, as well. I've also heard that there might be issues with that. ERS would be beautiful. We need to focus a bit on the engine, I think, to begin with. Third worst engine on the grid. That is not good enough. So I think major engine at power first, and then we'll follow that up with major ERS. I think that's going to be the play to play, and I'm going to put major engine power on third. It's sadly not going to come in for today's episode, but it should come in for tomorrow's Japanese Grand Prix video. So fingers crossed that goes through on time. Now, just to quickly show you the helmet I'm going to be using for this season. This one doesn't have any of the sponsors on, and again, a helmet editor that you can position the sponsors into positions like you can do on my team car would be absolutely worth it, I personally feel. But of course, in driver crew mode, you want the sponsors of the team that you're racing for. We don't have that, so yes. Tuck the R&D line graph. I don't believe anything really has changed in terms of this. There's not like a pre-season version, then to Australia. It just shows between the end of last season and Australia, which as well, I think Racing Balls might have brought an additional upgrade, but they're way at the back anyway, so I'm not really suspecting too much of them. Now, straight away, this car's a handful. The rear is sliding out all over the place, really. I didn't realise until Jeddah that there was a missing rear downforce upgrade, so that was a mistake on me. That will be fixed after episode 4 next week. So yes, here's my fastest lap. First time, that was only good enough though for P14, so I mean, realistically speaking, it's not going well. Just as well Christian Horner's not in this team anymore. Otherwise, I'll be out the door, and helmet mark, I'll be out the door after this qualifying session probably. But of course, this is new look Red Bull now, making time up through the middle sector as well. This Australian circuit, it's an okay track for me. I've won here on this layout, so but it's not my best circuit, if you get what I mean. And turns 9 and 10 there are my worst. Probably they are awful. They're the worst corners on this circuit by far as well. This is not too bad. Swing it in here as well. Now 3/10 up from previous best time. Now I'm trying to go into the final bit as well, which is pretty much probably largely unchanged. A bit too much curve there, but nevertheless it's 4.5 up to the line, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to use all the ERS that's left. I'm going to run out, sadly. Almost run out. And that's good enough for P10. Where on earth does that come out of? I mean, 15.5 Lando. Did he fly round or something? I don't know, but maybe the Australians got mixed up, and they've messed up. They're supposed to give Piastri the 15.5 and not Norris, but well, it's a good start, P10. I'll see what we can do though from 10th place, and it's time for the race of today's Australian Grand Prix. Have you ever known for somebody to actually take an engine penalty in the first race? I know it happens in this career on the F1 game, but I don't believe it's ever happened in real life. Race strategy is a bit of an interesting one. One stop from potentially hard to medium or medium to hard. Ferrari seem to be going soft. Either they're two stopping or doing something else. Antonelli's on the hard, and I think I'm going to join him and see what we can do. Split the strategy himself and Carlos Sainz, my teammate. 5 red lights then for the Australian Grand Prix in the beginning of Season 3, and away we go. And it's an okay start, better than Antonelli on the hard. In front of him, the Sainz is already in front of him as well. I'm going to get in front of Antonelli too, around the outside of turn 1. Can I get Colapinto as well? No, Antonelli's coming back at me now. I'm going to side by side up to turn 3. Can I get this move done? I need to try and force Antonelli to the inside. I've thought about going on the inside. Colapinto and Sainz before, better off it there. But it's up to P8 now. Can I get Colapinto here? He's had a poor exit out of turn 4, I think that is. And it's round the outside. Lovely little move. And up another position as well. This is a replay then. I've done this move before, but it is very rare to be able to make that move there. And as well, Colapinto, I'm not entirely sure, got forced out a little bit by Sainz or whatever. But yes, but Sainz is on a move. He's already getting past Sonoda too as well. Fortunately, no contact between the two there. I'm going to try and get in front of Sonoda now. Can't quite do it in the favourite corner, but he's slow out of this corner. Down the inside, I just breezed past Yuki in that section. The man who, of course, the only two that actually swap seats. We swap seats basically in the between the season 2 and the 3 as a replay. Then just a textbook maneuver. I want to say it's a textbook maneuver. I mean, it's rare to see an overtake at that corner as well. Meanwhile, watching Charles Leclerc, he's having a go at Alex Albon P3, and Leclerc is passed with the aid of DRS. The two McLarens are squabbling for the lead as well. They need to be stopped. Sainz is caught up to Albon and was blasted past. I don't have that pace of cut Sainz. Sainz is on one as well as one to Yuki. He was having a go at me. I looked a bit dodgy on board with Sonoda, but trust me, it wasn't. I just closed the door on him as well. Again, he's all over the back of me. These hards, I'm not entirely sure about them, but yes, jump to lap 8. We've got I'm starting to slide all over the place. Rear right is 24%. That is Gabriel Bortoletto. And I believe one of the racing balls has gone into the back of him. If I'm correct me wrong, I don't know which one it is. On board it says Stroll, of course it is. Yep, and he just slams into the back of the Audi, retiring Audi. Virtual safety car has been deployed. Sonoda decides, well, I'm going to brake and just still going to send up his my inside, but never mind. And that's just the AI for you. And at this point I was thinking, the AI are all going to box. They're all going to pit. Okay, maybe thinking, some of them have gone past, thinking, at this point I thought, okay, maybe they've gone past. But then I realised they're all going past. Like, why have none of them pitted under the virtual safety car? I don't know. Now, I say no one else pitted under the virtual safety car. Stroll is obviously pitting, but that's only because he's got no front wing. If he didn't have no front wing, he would not be pitting. So I just want to have that little bit of disclaimer. The virtual safety car is going to perfectly end just as I'm coming out of the pits too, in front of Hulkenberg and Doohan as well. So DRS has been enabled as well. And when people make their pit stop, that, ladies and gentlemen, is Charles Leclerc. He's come out behind me. So this undercut is working. However,
cannot be serious!
Oh, DRS failure. I mean, hopefully he gets an extra resource points, although that's all I'm going to say is I'm going to get past Sainz as well. So Sainz has overcut Leclerc, which is interesting there. Sainz is going to be a pawn in the fire. There's a bit of wheel banging there to myself and the teammate as well. The Red Bull Pitbull will not be happy with that. But yeah, that is Lando Norris. So the McLarens have got enough tyre wear to do medium soft by the looks of it. which is very alarming as well, because I'm struggling doing medium hard. Round the outside at turn 3 on Lando Norris and up to P2, but I mean, how long am I going to keep him behind? Probably about 5 minutes as well, because he is in that McLaren has been the fastest car all season as well. And there goes Lando Norris with DRS, and it is, even though I'm charging the battery as well to try and defend, but it's not enough. That has helped Piastri though, so you know, the Australia curse may be lifted in today's video as well. Rear left again, 18% already. That's going to be a problem come the end of the race. Anyway, back to lap 13, and Leclerc has been all over the back of me already, and again, twitchy now on that rear right. So this is not going well. I mean, usually I don't go into none all the lap, and again a big slide there as well. But yeah, it seems the defence seems to be working. Sainz is having a go at Leclerc as well, but he is lost out to him. So as well, Leclerc down the outside there. Come on, defend. Yes, I can keep P3 for now. This would be a good podium. Unfortunately, I can't match the McLarens today, but I need to get every single point until this car is dominance, basically. Every point, every little helps, as Tesco's always says. Is banging again, Leclerc. This time he goes the inside line. Again, I didn't want to try and bang tyres with him. I was trying to tell Mark to be quiet, because he's coming out with nonsense as he usually does as well. 32% now on that rear right. Excuse me, your rear left as well. Leclerc having another go, not quite doing there though. And it's going to be able to keep the position for now as well. You can see that a bit of grass and a slide. My goodness. Well, that was horrifying to watch as well. As I was clear as Leclerc, fortunately had that little gap to Leclerc, got all tyre on the grass there. The tyre wear is not helping as well. 44% now, so we go on to the penultimate lap now. Leclerc, best chance there. Sainz is having a go on that proximity arrow there by the looks of things. Well, I get a replay here as well. And I was just hoping that Sainz was not gonna, if Sainz had locked up, he would have taken both myself and Leclerc out of the race as well. Fortunately for both of us, Sainz did not lock up, and we keep them both behind as well. As Leclerc having another go here at turn 3, going to try and keep it in. He's still at the inside, going to give him room, then force him out and get the long way round here as well. Here's a replay of this then. So Leclerc having a go around the outside here. If you want to make this work, you need to be able to have the grip around the outside here, and Leclerc did not have the grip. He was not ahead. You need to have the better launch out of that corner, which he did not. So yes, as we move to the last lap then. Oh! What happened to Leclerc? He's just gone off. So here's a replay then. He's having a go, obviously having a think about a move through turn 9, turn 10. Maybe thinking about it. Turn 11, he's gone wide. He went wide on the exit there. As we approach turn, he's having a twitch. Oh, big correction there from Leclerc, and then he just goes wide here. Is that the tyre wear creeping in for Ferrari? I don't know, but that is unfortunate for Leclerc. It does mean it will be in P3 for me, ladies and gentlemen, which is a fantastic result.
Hey, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
That's the most unrealistic and unenthusiastic message of all time for me getting a podium. Bearing in mind, you know, we passed P9 and ended like 3rd and 4th. So there is promise in this car, but half a minute behind McLaren. Yeah, that is all I'm going to say. 19.4 was Piastri's passes lap. In the end, he looked comfortable against Norris after I helped him out by slowing Norris up. So it's early days. Leclerc who's down in P15, not what the reigning world champion would have wanted after going off there. Drivers are as it is, so 10 points back. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but we do need to upgrade. Constructors 16 points back, so the Fat Science finished up here today's good sign. You know, I'm hoping that we can take this performance forwards. But next race, Suzuka, that is recorded, as is the third race at Jeddah. So both of those have been recorded. They are process of editing those two, so they'll be out. I hope just Suzuka should be out tomorrow, and then Jeddah should be out on Friday as well. I was going to call him, but sadly didn't get a chance to do that, so that will happen next week as well. That wouldn't come out this week anyway. But yes, things are on track to get this all done before F126 DLC. Might have to squeeze in some Forza Horizon 6 stuff, but I'll see how I get on with this close to the time. All that is left to say, I hope you have enjoyed this video. As I say, pitting under the virtual safety car definitely got me a P3 up. Before that, I was on for like P7, P8 at best. You know, P6 probably, because that's where Sonoda was as well. Bearing in mind, you know, so there was pace there. I just think a bit more engine speed. As well, a bit more ERS, and what I need to do next, which I haven't done yet in the first 3 episodes, is rear downforce. I will show that in the Saudi episode as well. All that is left though, I would like to thank you for spending 20 minutes of your time watching me pit under the virtual safety car when only Stroll, and he wouldn't have done so if he hadn't broken his front wing. As well, and a little bit of a gamble, but it did pay off today with a podium. If you have enjoyed though, then leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and you see plenty more F125 drive equipment videos and F126 DLC content as and when they come out. Until the next video, I'll see you next time. Take care, enjoy your day, and goodbye.